Yes, so country people, Aston Villa 0 and Arsenal 1. And many people they talk, say Arsenal once they lose one game, now then their problem will start. But today, this Arsenal team, they don't show us say no shaking, they take it back for granted. And we get one very evangelistic Arsenal fan, Oga Salem, make it come tell us about how he see the game. Oga Salem, we see what happened for midweek. Arsenal lose that game to Liverpool 2-0 for Emirates Stadium. But today, we don't see Arsenal return back to winning ways. Now, how you see Arsenal performance for this match, Oga Salem?
Okay, first of course, thank you for inviting me to the show. I really appreciate. Well, for the game, to be honest, I wasn't expecting a win because if you check over time, anytime where Arsenal lose any match, it either take like two draws to come back to winning ways. They first
Okay.
struggle. Because once the way Arsenal get when they get on the low, they take time before they pick up, and which is a problem with this Arsenal team. Like the big teams like Man City, Liverpool, especially Liverpool, whenever they on the low, they return like wounded lion. So I was surprised at the outcome we happened today. It was a shock. I was shocked. I was really shocked because if you look at the squad, as I said in the last game about Liverpool Arsenal, now the
Liverpool
bench
match,
I
yeah.
look when I see
Mm.
that bench, the same setup. I'm like, man, anything where Arsenal guys do, the guys day for first half. Because
Okay.
if you don't perform well for that first half, my brother, don't expect too much from second half. What I don't experience so far. And thank God they pressed well. They pressed really well. Imagine, I couldn't believe when I see the stats. Aston
Mm.
Villa, no shot on target. No shot on target. Like I was like, oh boy, now this Arsenal team with this.
Arsenal with this.
Like I was I was true. No, just basically any Arsenal fan will watch that game first half.
Mm.
Nobody same Aston Villa will beat us home and away last season. Nobody same Aston Villa. And the same Aston Villa now we beat us home and away last season. Now we know how it be. And this Aston Villa, they don't sign correct Obonge players. We want to talk about McGuinn, Danny Ings. They even continue lost for that game.
No be
Even not for
bad.
that free kick. Even not for that free kick where he play. Where Leno, in fact, Leno, kudos to Lenos, man. Leno, he do well. And was very professional about the game today. That's why the fact say it be like say they don't neglect him throughout the whole season because it be like now in first start in how many
First
games
match
so
in
far.
6 months. In 6 months. The first Premier League start in 6 months.
Imagine for a goalkeeper, his first Premier League start in 6 months, and he did that with a clean sheet. Kudos to him, man. He really do well, and the national team, kudos to them for picking themselves up and giving their best, giving their all. I really appreciate the team. They did well. Although I wish say they fit do this for big games. That is always my wish so far, and that's always the problem I have
Mm.
with this Arsenal team. They have
Okay.
placed themselves below Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, and I feel we should push for more. Although I won't
Mm.
blame the boys because to be honest, like they talk, if you look at the people where they carry this team, the likes of Saka, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, these guys they stay too young to they carry this team. In fact, commentator today talk say more than half of the goals where they don't Arsenal don't score this season now between Saka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard. And these guys never reach 20, they are just between 22, 23 years of age.
Mm.
What did they happen to the older guys, the experienced guys? What did they happen? Like, I don't know. It's really baffling me. He well, like I said, he did his best, but I wish, like I said, he do more
Okay.
than he's supposed to. Yeah.
All right. Oga Salem, make I ask you now. Plenty football lovers, no be only Arsenal fan now. See the way Arsenal team start the season. First three matches, Arsenal get 0 points. You understand? And some kind fans, some kind people they come they talk say, Arsenal no go smear anywhere where be top six. But if you look at the table currently now, Arsenal currently the fourth, 4 points ahead of Manchester United, and they don't play one game less than Manchester United. Now, what do you think say Mikel Arteta don't do before as in from that start of the season, reach now, and how you see the Mikel Arteta project? You believe in the project where in the currently they do the work for the football club right now?
Okay, at the beginning of the season, things get as it be at the beginning of the season. Well, what I go where I go look at how Aston don't pick up. I will look at it from two directions. One, from the fact that the likes of Man United, Tottenham, Wolves, West Ham don't they flop. God trust me, if the likes of Tottenham, West Ham and Man U they perform well, we feel not dey where we dey right now. So let us just say we don't take advantage of the fact say Man. If you look at Man U, Tottenham, they have really been unstable. This very very unstable, especially Man U.
True.
So far. So we are taking advantage of that fact that of the fact of their sluffiness. It does be like the season where Leicester win the league. Now you know say that season where Leicester win that league. Why the main reason why Leicester win that league is say Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, they were so below the bar that season. That's why Leicester took that advantage and they won the league. Yes, Leicester was fantastic. But if other teams who were supposed to be there were up to the task and they were good, maybe Leicester City will not win that league. So the same thing will happen this season. Man U, Tottenham, West Ham, they have not been in good form at all, particularly Man U and Tottenham. Also again, I feel the pressure, when you deal under pressure to perform, you get the way sometimes it makes you to think straight, to put all your options, whereby you have nothing, you have no choice than to get it right by all means possible. And looking at it this season, it was a thing of surprise. That's why the fact say with the money where Arteta don't spend, the £250 million, they don't spend this season, the first 3 matches, if he come up with results. So I think he don't sit down, put his act together, and look for a way out and bring these boys where he fit depend on, boys where fit deliver for him. Keyword, people he can depend on. You understand? So, because I believe if you are doing something, a project like this, you need people who believe in you, people who fit deliver, people who will not go mess you up on the work front.
We believe on that plan where you don't put for table.
Exactly. We believe in your plan. That's why the fact say, that's why the ups and downs. Unlike most teams, if they pass through waiting as don't pass through this season, probably that coach they for no. Look at Tottenham coach. This guy will start the season with them. The former coach of Wolves.
No.
They not even give him time. No. They not even give him time. Under a space of 3 minutes, they don't sack him already. They don't sack him already. So it's just it's something that Arteta has put his act together and don't match up, and he has been able to deliver well for the club. And kudos to him for that. And about the project, I would say I believe in the project, although there are flaws to it. My problem with the project is the fact that this project has solely been rested on young players. That is my problem with the project.
You want to see more experienced players to come in to complement the young players we already get for the squad.
Exactly. And that is the reason why we're not able to compete with the likes of Liverpool and Man City and even Chelsea. If you look at that Chelsea game where we play with Chelsea, one problem Chelsea always had over all we say, Chelsea they bully us. They bully us, especially for that midfield. They bully us, and it's something that I want Arsenal to really find a solution to that problem. We always get bullied in the midfield, even against Man City. In fact, we all know where the Man City they play. Most of it, they play their ball. You know if you compete with them for that midfield, because you don't stand any chance to get the ball from them. And again, if you look at it, Arteta get one problem. I don't know if I might be wrong, I might be right. The problem I get with Arteta is he knows how to manage big players. If you look at very well, he knows how to manage big players. And by chance, by God's grace, if Arsenal make it to Champions League, we will need all
You
those
need
big
big players.
signings. You need big signings. You need big signings. And how will you be able to manage them if we manage them in when these big signings come? Look at the likes of Ozil. We all know say Ozil was a big star, but look at how what happened to him. He fell out with Arteta,
No be lie.
Aubameyang. See
Okay,
how
now
it ended.
real quick, Salem, time no dey make we do on toilet. Make we do the player rating. You understand? Because I know
Okay,
say
all right, all
you
right.
get plenty things to talk concerning Arsenal. But real quick, no time. Make we do on toilet. Make we do the player rating. You go rate the players on a scale of 1 to 10. Make we start with
All
Alexander
right.
Lacazette. Now, what do you go rate Alexander Lacazette? We start as Arsenal striker for this game.
Well, Lacazette. Well, I will give six, six, six because most of the balls will come meet and he's supposed to deliver them as a striker, but he was able to deliver. But what thing I like for Lacazette is like the energy and the zeal. Now why I give him 6. The energy and the zeal and him to put the team together as a captain.
Okay.
In try. So I'll give
yeah,
you 6.
what about Smith Rowe?
Smith Rowe was excellent today, man. I will give him an 8 because he was more like compliment. Yeah, it was more like complimenting the likes of Odegaard and Saka. Especially from that left wing, he did a lot of damage. It's so pity that most of his crosses and most of his true passes were not able to meet up the net. So I'll give him an 8.
What about Martin Odegaard?
Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. You know, no problem with Martin Odegaard there. My problem with Martin Odegaard is say
you hear me so?
Yes, hello? I hear you.
Okay. Martin Odegaard, he no day too decisive. Wherever he was with the ball. So for that, just to be fair, a 7.
Okay. What about Bukayo Saka? What do you go rate down?
Bukayo Saka for me, Bukayo Saka was excellent today. And you know the goal when he scored today, I was like, how was he? You know the goal started from a free kick, and it was one that took the free kick.
Short free kick.
Now, how was it possible for him to take the free kick? It was a short pass, and was able to meet up to get to the goalpost and score the goal. Like it was, I was so shocked. And most of his through balls and his dribbling and take ons was seriously, he was excellent. I just hope say he no get injury. That's my prayer. So on the scale of 1 to 10, I'll give him an 8.5.
You give him waiting?
8.5.
8.5. Okay, now what about Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey? Now what do you go rate them?
Partey was good today. The energy, in fact, the work. I appreciate the energy, the connection between Partey and Xhaka, because now he make the Aston Villa attack no get penetration. In that first half, they were excellent today. So I'll give Thomas Partey 7, and I'll give Xhaka a 7 too.
Okay, what about the fullbacks, Kieran Tierney and Cedric Suarez? What do you go rate them?
Kieran Tierney today he had a decent game, a very decent game. He was complimenting Smith Rowe in the attack, also coming back in the defense to assist the centre back. So he had a decent game. I'll give him a 7 too, a 7. Then Cedric, I really appreciate the improvement of Cedric Suarez, because I don't know if I'm wrong. A lot of people have said a lot of things about Suarez, that he was not really the kind of guy they wanted to complement that right back. But in over times, due to the absence of Tomiyasu, I think Arteta has been able to push him to do well, and he has been doing well in that position very well. So for that, I will give him a 7.5.
7.5. Okay, now what about the centre backs, Gabriel and Ben White?
Man, those two, they are my generals. Oh. They are my generals. Like the way the two have partnered themselves so well, and they have be able to understand each other. Especially Gabriel. Like I'm expecting this guy to play in the World Cup for Brazil in their first team because the guy has showed himself, despite the big hard top the season has been for him and Ben White. So for the two of them, I'll get an 8. Each of them 8.
Okay.
My White 8 and
Gabriel.
Gabriel 8.
What about Ben Leno?
Leno today he was good. And well, if you notice, in the first time he didn't really do much. Because there was no attempt on goal. But when he was needed, he stepped up and especially when I was watching that match, if you see the way I was on my knees, like because people were watching match, they were like, in the last kick of the game, I know how intense that thing. And look at the person that was taking the free kick, Coutinho, and the guy just delivered. If you notice, when he saved that boy, the whole team ran to meet him as if now he's even scored the goal self. So the guy really delivered well, and I'll give him 8.
Okay, so from your rating now, this way you never read the substitute. Bukayo Saka be your man of the match.
Yeah, definitely the man of the match for me because he has really delivered this team a lot. He has done a lot for this team at his age. A lot of big stars like likes of Mane, Salah, Kevin De Bruyne, most of these big names that we know today, with exempting Mbappe, when they were at Saka's age, they were not doing like this. They were not up to this standard at his age. If you want to go back, where was Salah when he was age 19 or 20? He was not a top shot like he is right now. But at Saka's age, he has been able to step up when needed in the time of need for this team. And that's why he has always been delivering, and he has always keep on delivering for Arsenal.
All right, he did that today. No be lie. Real quick, I bet just rate the substitute them. Rate them toilet fast. Nicolas Pepe, Edward Nketiah, Rob Holding. Now, what do you rate the 3 substitute?
Of course. Well, Pepe, I didn't really see much of Pepe. And again, the only thing I will say about Pepe is that he's one that considered that foul in the last kick of the game.
Free kick.
So for that, I'll give him, to be fair, I'll give him a 4.
You give him a 4. Okay.
Yes.
Nketiah,
when Nketiah came to the game, I was seeing some things. He was actually making some moves to try to assist the attack, and he didn't get enough play time. I would say he didn't get enough play time to really show the stuff he's made of. Although my problem with Nketiah is that he's an on-and-off player. He's not a big match player, like he is. So for this match, I'll just give him a 5. To be fair, 5.
Rob
Holding, I'll give him a 5 because he too helped in stabilizing the defense towards the end of the game, and also helped in Aston Villa not conceding. So kudos to him. I'll give him a 5.
All right, now that's Salem. One quick one before I go let you go. With the see where Arsenal they currently live for the table, 4th position, 4 points ahead of Manchester United, 1 game less than Manchester United. You dey confident as a Gunner fan say Arsenal go finish for top 4 to play European football next season?
Of course, this is not a tough question. No. To be honest, it's a 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance because the way it is now, I was telling somebody, at the stage where Arsenal are right now, we can't take any chance to lose any game. That's how deep a hole Arsenal have gotten themselves into. If we say some matches where we don't pick enough points, we are doing well. We feel afford to lose some games. But looking at the table right now, Arsenal can't afford to even rest for a second. That's how deep. That's how serious the winning
so what
games
do you
are.
talk now? We say every game now final for them. No joking,
Exactly.
no play.
Because the guys were there our back. So you see this Tottenham, Man U. they are just waiting. They are waiting for the little slip off. And West Ham likewise too. So it's a 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance.
Okay.
It's a 50-50 chance. I can't really say they will make it, but definitely what I'm sure is that they will be in Europe next year.
They go play for Europe. All right, now, Gasalem, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time as you take on full talk about this Arsenal game, and I hope say this will go and get 3 points. You go use them to raise your head for the rest of the weekend. Gasalem, you too much.
So Gunners for life.